Fake out. What's up, everybody? Welcome into the Fantasy Football Game Show brought to you by Front Yard Fantasy here on Better Sports Network. I'm your host, Simon, who's not in charge of those buttons. It wasn't me who clicked it again. Joined by my co-hosts, John Luke Garofalo and Joey Wright. And joining us today, we have our great friend, fellow Clemson alum, Tera Roberts here with us. For those of you that do not know Tera, she's a fantasy football contributor over at Fantasy Football Today, footballdiehards.com, Fantasy Pros, Fantasy Alarm, Dynasty Vipers, and 4for4 Fantasy Football. And Tera, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come and hang out with us, play some Jeopardy.
Thank you for having me. It is always fun. Looking forward to this.
And there is not enough Clemson representation in the fantasy football space, so we gotta stick together. We got some people in the chat ready for today's show. Victor in here saying, "Hola, brochachos." And Tera, it's my favorite game, Jeopardy. Everyone smash that like button. I also see Albert down here saying, "Hello, everyone." What's up, Albert? Welcome in. And Grim Fan in here saying, "Sup, Albert," as well. Welcome in, Grim Fan. Glad to have you here. We got Ladarius in the chat saying, "Good afternoon, all. Hoping all is well," but not with all today. Someone pissed off Ladarius. Was it Jail? Was it you?
Who was it? It wasn't me.
Usually he wishes all is well with all, but today it's not going for everybody. Before we get into our game today, I do see a question in here from our friend Grim to kick us off. We've had some news come in, multiple different pieces. We'll hit that first one first. The Saints are bringing Jimmy Graham back on a 1-year deal. Tera, I'll throw this to you first. Does this affect the tight end landscape there in New Orleans or the receiver landscape at all for you?
It does, sadly. This is not, don't go out and draft Jimmy Graham at all. But unfortunately, if they use him, it could be in key red zone positions, very limited. But if it takes away even just a couple of touchdowns, given the amount of tight ends that they have in that role and that tight end room now, kind of makes Juwan Johnson no longer a fun sleeper option, unfortunately.
Don't you hate when this news doesn't affect one of the big time starters, but it affects your favorite late round draft pick, like a guy that you've been drafting everywhere? Joey, do you feel similarly to this, how this Jimmy Graham news impacts the Saints?
Juwan Johnson was already going to need a big target share to begin with to have the value he was going at. So anybody coming in there to compete with him knocks him down. So I do agree with Tera.
We got some more news that Grim's highlighting here for us, that the Bills have signed ex-Titans running back Darrington Evans. John Luke, do you think this is a depth move after the Nyheim Hines injury, or do you think Darrington Evans is going to challenge for some of the carries that James Cook is projected to have?
No, it's Damian Harris and James Cook are the two guys if I'm going to take a shot on that backfield, those are the two running backs I'm focusing on.
Tera, do you have any interest in Darrington Evans for fantasy?
No, it's a good sign, though. They didn't go out and, panic sign a veteran running back that would actually, make a decent contribution to the offense. So yeah, nope, just the top two guys.
I was sitting here waiting for the Kareem Hunt to the Bills news. That's what I was waiting for. It just seemed to make a ton of sense. And then it would have been messy for everyone. But like Tera said, I think this is good news. We got Craig in the chat coming in here with the Gone Toters. What's up, Craig? Welcome in. Gone Toters indeed. And so today's guest is making her 6th FYF appearance and competing in her 4th FYF game. 0-2-1 overall, 0-0-1 in Jeopardy, having tied with JL on July 27th, 2022. And no tiebreaker was used. So you know what? That's a victory in my eyes. But Tera, today is Jeopardy Redemption. JL hosted the game, so you can't tie him today. You just got to beat down on Joey and I.
All right. I'm ready.
We got Dustin in the chat on Team Joey as always. Maria in here saying, "Hello, guess who I'm watching with today?"
Hello.
Guesses all around. Joey, who's she watching with? Joey's either frozen or doesn't know his own name anymore. Jay in here was guessing Ryan Gosling, and Maria saying if it was Ryan Gosling, well, we probably aren't watching FYF. Uh-oh, Jay.
Damn. What does that mean? Ryan Gosling doesn't like fantasy football?
I think so. We got Sully in the chat saying, "Man, do I need some FYF today?" Well, good news. We got some FYF for you. And our friend Jamie joining the show as well. What's up, Jamie? Welcome in. We got Scampers in the chat saying, "Beautiful afternoon, FYF." Welcome in, our favorite chat cat. And Scott Fish stopping by to say hi as well. Welcome in, Scott. Maria, I think you're watching with FYF royalty, and that is one of the FYF moms, John Luke's mother. Let me know.
We love moms.
We do love moms. Well, guys, today we brought Tera here to play a game that we call Fantasy Football Jeopardy. see if she can get that W today. But before we do that, a couple of reminders. First and foremost, if you're not already following our guest, you need to remedy that immediately. You heard all the sites that she's a contributor for, and that's because she's a fantasy football extraordinaire, and you're not going to want to miss out on what she's on her Twitter. You can find her at It's Tera Time. It is below us in this video if you're watching on YouTube, either on the BSN channel or on the Front Yard Fantasy channel. If you are watching there, after you follow Tera, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's the easiest way to show your support for what we're doing. And the little notification bell up there is the best way to make sure you never miss us live every day at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Joey got scared, I think, Tera.
He got struck by lightning, he said. That's crazy.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he said lightning strike. I have no idea.
It may be a head-to-head.
It automatically starts off with a negative 200.
Yeah,
the lightning strike penalty
and death.
It's a rarely used rule in Jeopardy, as it doesn't come up very often, but you can find a couple examples where one of the contestants has been struck by lightning.
In the studio. It's wild.
They always subtract 200. Also, Grim in here saying Joey froze with the cavemen on ice. I'm not sure what you're referring to there, but I do think he's frozen, and maybe there's some cavemen frozen on ice. Well, guys, I'm going to explain the game that we have prepared for you today. We're going to get into it. Hopefully, Joey's going to join us, but if not, that's okay. Who needs him anyways? The game today is fantasy.
Couple peanuts.
Save us some peanuts. The game today is Fantasy Football Jeopardy, and if you ever watched the popular TV show Jeopardy, you're already pretty familiar with how this is going to work. There's a couple small changes, though. First and foremost, most of these questions are going to be about the NFL or fantasy, unlike normal Jeopardy, where they're about anything. The other change that we're making here is instead of buzzing in, contestants are going to be going in a turn order. So whenever it's your turn, you'll select the question that you want on the screen. One last twist, if you get your question right, you will get to choose the category for the person that goes after you. So Tera, you'll be up first in this game. If you get that question right, you'll get to choose what category I get sent to after that, and then vice versa if I manage to get my question right. We'll go like this till we run out of questions or run out of time, at which point we will move to our final Jeopardy question. This is the one and only question in the game where you can lose money, and before it's asked, JL's going to ask us to write down a wager anywhere between 0 and the total amount that we have earned so far throughout that game. Get it right, you're going to add that money to your score. Get it wrong, we will subtract it. And whoever's got the most will be our champion. And Tera, if you just send us your fax number, we'll have that Coles cast to you within 48 business hours if you pull off the victory.
48 business hours, indeed. That's guaranteed. Or your next show is free.
Awesome. I'll take
all right,
the free show.
John Luke's in charge of this game today, so I'll hand it off to him. I'm not sure we're getting Joey back. Lightning strikes usually take a couple hours to recover from.
They do.
We'll see if it happens.
They do, and we will. And then he's back. Look at that.
All right, I live in Florida and the lightning struck. I'll fix my camera. I'm good.
I'll fix my camera. I'm good. You look so sad, Joey, in the dark.
I am. It scared me. You guys missed the part where I pooped my pants. It was so loud. Oh, my goodness.
There was once Simon and I were doing this like Google Meet type thing. We're meeting with people online, and I'm at Maria's parents' house, and lightning strikes outside the house somewhere, and sparks come flying out of her dad's computer, and I look terrified. And then the one woman in the Google Meet just types in, who did not have a mic the whole time, types in, JL, are you okay? No one saw me just look terrified, almost fall out of my chair as sparks were flying around me.
Yeah, but she had your back. She may not have had a camera, but she had your back.
She had my back, yeah.
Sully in here saying, love how it always comes back to poop here. We try to avoid it, but some things are just
not
in
very
your blood.
Good at things.
Sorry, in your butt.
There you go. All right, our game of Fantasy Football Jeopardy today. I got a great game for y'all. The categories. Acronymia St. Brown. I'll give you an acronym, and you got to tell me what it stands for. Easy as ADP. It's going to be questions related to ADP. We got Grab Bag, which could be anything at all. We got My Story, My Journey. I'm going to give you the past teams. In fact, a little bit more information about a player's previous performance, previous teams. You got to tell me which player it is. And then legal names. It's going to be all questions about the legal names of teams. Tera, you'll be going first in this game of Fantasy Football Jeopardy, which means you get to choose your question, category, and value. Where would you like to start?
Oh man, I'm nervous. I should have studied ADP because I should have known that was going to be a category. We'll start with Acronymous St. Brown for
Acronymous St. Brown.
100.
100. All right. Acronymous St. Brown for 100, you said, right?
Yes.
All right. DPI.
Defensive pass interference.
Defensive pass interference is absolutely correct. Well done, Tara. That's going to give you 100 to start this game off, and you get to choose Simon's next category.
Grab bag.
Grab bag.
That
All right.
Acronymia St. Brown category, Joe, we've done so much nonsense between this and the morning show that when I see an acronym, my first instinct is to think of the dumbest thing they stand for. And that just dominates my brain. It's gonna be a fight if I have to answer any of those. I'll take 300 and grab bag.
All right. Grab bag for 300. What's the name of this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles villain?
Shredder.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Shredder is absolutely correct, Simon.
There was one moment of panic there where it just left my brain.
Did you, Joey and Tara, did you know that one?
Nope.
Yeah, I did not know that one.
Oh, I should have lied.
The new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie coming out, the animation looks sick. It looks really good. So cool. It looks awesome.
Oh, maybe that's why. When I was in LA, there was a big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pop-up. What'd you say?
Oh.
No, it was like a pop-up store.
Thought you saw a Ninja Turtle.
I did not see any Ninja Turtle, just a normal guy guarding the front, which seems weird. Why would a normal guy be guarding the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fortress? I have no idea.
They don't need his protection.
Right? What's he gonna do?
Oh my goodness.
That's one of their friends' little brothers that they promised a job. Know what I mean? They're like,
You can
dude,
come.
like, he's having trouble getting on his feet. Just like, do you have anything he can do?
Anything.
Like, yeah, he can stand out front with a clipboard.
Sully in the chat said greatest category ever, JL. And then Andrew in here said, who is Shredder? Well done. Well done. We got some Shredder in the chat, some Shredder from Scampers. Well done. And Grimfan coming in asking, anyone seen Barbie or Oppenheimer yet? Tara, have you seen either of these movies?
I have not.
No,
I will not be going to the theater. I'll figure out a way to watch it at home. So
I like that. That's smart. That's smart. Yeah, I guess none of us on this show have seen either Barbie or Oppenheimer, Grim. Sorry.
I'm gonna kill you, JL.
Yeah, like seriously, like
I've not seen Oppenheimer yet, but I have seen Barbie, and if you haven't seen it, it's phenomenal. It is so good.
It's not phenomenal, Simon. What is it?
It's phenomenal. I refuse to give in to your little inside joke games about movies, JL. Because your name says JL below your face on the screen.
Oh, you fix that. I can't have that.
I love how you have to look at Joey's name tag to remember his name in a conversation.
Maybe I wasn't having to look at his name tag, but I was looking at his face, and his name was right there below him, listed as your name.
Oh my God. All right. Well, Simon, you got that correct, which means you get to choose Joey's next category. Where you like to send him?
We'll send Joey to My Story, My Journey.
My story, my journey. All right, Joey.
Before I pick my dollar amount, did we get to Maria's comment about Ryan Gosling?
We did.
Okay, I just want to make sure that we hit that. Okay.
We couldn't quite determine what they would be doing
struck.
instead, but we addressed it.
We did.
I was really sad that that's when the lightning struck. All right, My Story, My Journey. I'll do 300, please.
300. All right. Who is this, Joey?
This is I know this. This is DJ Shark.
Final answer?
Yes.
DJ Shark is absolutely correct.
I was going backwards and almost said Marvin Jones. Because I believe this is
you probably get so mad when people make that mistake.
But, okay, cool. Awesome.
Tara, how are you feeling about DJ Shark on this Carolina offense? Are you on the believer side of the DJ Shark crew, or are you on the hater side with me?
I am firmly in the middle. It can't be fantastic, but it probably won't be terrible. So it's probably ADP appropriate.
How do you expect this offense to move this year with all the new pieces and new coach?
I mean, they've got Miles Sanders, who should be, solid on the ground. Their offensive line is not terrible. They were able to move the ball well-ish enough last year, even with, the quarterback struggles. So they're going to go through some growing pains. It's not an offense that I'm looking to target specifically anyone in it other than Miles Sanders again for the, pure volume, and, Chuba Hubbard for a, solid handcuff opportunity maybe. It's going to be a bottom 10 offense, unfortunately.
Bottom 10. Simon or Joey, either of you guys on the more bullish side of this Carolina offense, or are you with Tera?
I think saying bottom 10, you can still be bullish on a team that drafted first overall in this last draft, right? Like, I think this is a better situation than most first overall draft picks are going into. That being said, it likely is still a bottom 10 offense. What Bryce Young has going for him is exactly what Tera highlighted, the decent offensive line. And when I look at DJ Chark in this Panthers offense, it does seem like there's a role that he could potentially fill that an Adam Thielen and Terrace Marshall are not fulfilling. So I'll take a shot at ADP on him and Adam Thielen. Those are the two guys that I'm probably drafting. But if Thielen's ADP goes up any higher, it's going to be Chark and Chark alone as a late guy, just seeing if him and Bryce Young get on the same page towards the middle end of the season.
Yeah, that Bryce Young part of the equation is the part that makes me a little more unsure than other teams.
I think my favorite part about them all is how risk-free they feel. You can get DJ Chark, you can get Adam Thielen pretty much at the end of your draft. And if they don't pan out, okay, you used a 12th, 13th round pick on them. It's not that huge of a deal if they don't hit.
Yeah, it doesn't feel bad drafting any of these Panthers.
Where
they're going. Okay. Where they're going. All right. Who got that correct? Joey got that correct.
Surprising. Everyone
which means you get 300 and you get to choose Tera's next category. Where would you like to send her?
I feel like legal names is feeling a little lonely. No one's picked it yet. So I think we're going to send her over there.
All right. Legal names. Tera, what value would you like?
It's 300. Got to keep up.
Keep up. I like this. What is the legal name of the Cleveland Browns? Is it the Cleveland Browns Football Club, LLC, the Cleveland Browns Football Company, LLC, or the Cleveland Brown Football Team, LLC?
I legitimately don't know this. I'm going to say C.
C. Final answer?
Yep.
Sorry, the correct answer
What?
was D.
I felt like
Cleveland
it wasn't
Browns
club for
Football
sure.
Company.
Felt very soccer.
It did, yeah.
I thought for sure it wasn't company. That sounds stupid.
Yeah,
they
that
should
was the one.
rename that.
It sounds so stupid.
Where do you work? I work for the Cleveland Browns Football Company.
I'm sorry, what? All right, Simon, we're moving on to you. What question, category, and value would you like?
Let's go easy as ADP for 300.
Easy as ADP for 300?
Let's do it.
All right, before we do that, though, we got some comments here in the chat. Andrew in here said Thielen is a wide receiver to target if you want one in Carolina. Could be a safety blanket in the passing game, which is, a great point. Great point.
Man, I just worry about Thielen. He's made his money on touchdowns recently. He hasn't been a huge yardage guy, even in that Vikings offense. And there aren't going to be nearly as many touchdowns to go around in this rookie-led Carolina Panthers offense as there was in that Minnesota Vikings offense last year. So
5 rushing touchdown.
I'm worried that Adam Thielen may be the fool's gold in this, that we end with 600 yards and 5 touchdowns and you're a little disappointed based on what you were hoping from him.
That's fair. That's legitimate. Maria says, I'm on the clock for my very last pick in Scott Fishbowl. Who do I take?
Elijah Higgins.
Terry, got any names that you saw there at the end of Scott Fishbowl you'd be interested in?
If you don't have a kicker yet, or if he hasn't gone, based off the formatting, I am loving Jason Saunders from Miami. That's a nice little sleeper rob. Everyone's grabbing the top ones, but you want the ones that are going to be in high scoring offenses. Get those extra points.
Yes, yeah. Nice. I picked him up as well, and I was thinking the same thing. It's like, what kickers have upside? This is a great opportunity.
And if you want to have fun, draft Bailey Zappi. disaster
Yeah,
when he inevitably
I
takes
did.
over for Mac Jones. You guys see the Mac Jones slander coming out today?
No,
That
who's
he's
slandering him?
I think it was Calais Campbell, if I'm not mistaken, came out and said that some people trash talk really well, but Mac Jones is just a dick. He said it in like more words than that, but basically said like some people are real good at trash talk, but Mac Jones, that dude crosses a line.
Somehow that fits.
Right?
Yes. It does. Butter noodles and aggression. All right. All right. Easy as ADP for 300, Simon. Here you go. Which player is missing from the sorted list of players by ADP? Kyle Pitts, 5, 6 blank, 7 Darren Waller. Is it Dallas Goedert, George Kittle, or Pat Freiermuth?
Oh wow. I think I know what, but I thought he was I'm gonna go Travis Kelce's clearly one. Then we've got Mark Andrews and TJ Hawkinson. Feels like George Kittle would be 4, not 5. So I'm gonna go with a Dallas Goedert.
Dallas Goedert.
Dallas Goedert.
Dallas
please.
Goedert. Dallas Goedert.
Dallas
That's your
Goedert.
final answer.
Yeah.
That is correct,
pick.
Simon. Dallas Goedert.
Ooh, I was so close to falling into the Kittle trap that you set right there.
I did.
I think we're a week away from Darren Waller leapfrogging Dallas Goedert. I really do. Waller's flying up draft boards. Every draft I'm in, Waller's going. So
Are you
early.
taking him above Dallas Goedert?
I am. Yeah.
Where?
I am as well.
How high are you all taking him? Above Kittle?
I'm the wrong person to ask because I have an irrational love for that man on a personal level. When he smiles, I melt. And I
Sounds
will
rational
draft
to me.
him at any point in that draft if someone puts a portrait of him in front of me. So that being said, ahead of Dallas Goedert for sure.
I'll take him ahead of Kyle Pitts.
Ahead of
Take him
Kyle
ahead of
Pitts.
Kyle Pitts.
Ooh.
Mhm.
I would take him ahead of Kittle, not Pitts though. But I don't. I think we're right in the same range.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe like a tight end tier here. Let's see. We got some guesses in the chat. We got some A's and Kittles. It seems like those seem to be the two main responses here.
Mhm.
Let's see. Simon, you got that correct, and I gave you points.
Mhm.
So now you get to choose Joey's next category. Where are you sending Joe?
Let's send Joe to legal names.
No.
Legal names.
I'll do.
Dallas Goedert.
I'll do 400, and I'm terrified of it.
400. What's the legal name of the Bucks? Tampa
no
Bay
idea.
Buccaneers LLC, Buccaneers Team LLC, Tampa Connection LLC, or Tampa Bay Football Club LLC?
If it's Tampa Connection, I will just more love the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But I do believe it's Tampa Bay Football Club because I have a shirt that says that. So I'm gonna guess that that's it.
Final answer.
Yeah.
I am sorry, Joey. That is incorrect. It is Buccaneers Team LLC.
How can they legally put that on a T-shirt that I own then if that's not correct, Jail?
I don't
That's all I
know.
wanna know.
I don't know
think they're
T-shirt
just
rules in
being-
Florida. I
I want a Tampa Connection
I don't
shirt.
think there are any.
Did you
I was
make
gonna
that
be
up?
I was gonna
Yeah.
be so mad if it was the top one where Buccaneers was spelled wrong and that was their legal name.
I was so hoping. I was so hoping Joey would pick that so badly. So badly, I wanted him because I cannot spell Buccaneers for
No,
my life.
any word where some of the consonants are double and some of them aren't, I'm going to get it wrong
Oh.
every time. Broccoli, Philippines,
broccoli.
Buccaneer, Cincinnati,
Cincinnati,
Is it bad that I don't know my
Garoppolo.
own team names, like legal names?
Garoppolo. That one does mess me up because randomly I'll have to spell it on this show. All right, Joey, you got that
did
wrong,
nothing.
which
I
means
get to do
Sarah,
nothing.
we're back to you. And because Joey got it wrong, you get to choose your own category and your own question value here.
Do easy as ADP for 500.
He is ADP for 500. Which player is missing from the sorted list of players by ADP? Daniel Carlson, Las Vegas. It's 3, 4, blank, 5, Jason Myers, Seattle.
No
Who's number
multiple
4?
choice on a kicker question.
It had
This
to be
is
kickers.
brutal.
It had to be kickers.
These 500s sometimes they are
Mm.
they are killer. I came up with a question, and I'm having a hard time thinking of another kicker right now.
I've got like 3 or 4 names running through my head, and I'm trying to place them 1, 2, and 4, and I can't do it.
I feel like I know who 1 is, but
I got an answer.
I have it. I think I got this.
I don't think this is it, but Evan McPherson.
Evan McPherson, final answer.
Yeah.
Joey and Simon, you want to take a guess for funsies?
I think maybe
Pearson's
Justin Tucker.
2.
I think maybe Justin Tucker's fallen to 4.
Really?
I think it's
not
butt
the main
kicker.
guy anymore.
Joey, you think it's
butt kickers 4?
Harrison Butker? Well,
Yeah.
The correct answer is Harrison.
Nice job, Joey.
Kicker.
That's
I don't
nice.
get any points for it.
No points for you, Joey.
Was McPherson second?
I think McPherson was second. I don't have the list in front of me. I think
Tara's
Tucker was
thinking
first. Yeah, I don't remember. No. Bass was second. Bass was second. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
I think
was-
McPherson is like slightly lower. It's
Yeah.
like maybe like 7 or something.
Yeah.
Man, he's the sweetheart of kicker Twitter, though. You would have thought that he was a little bit higher up.
You would have thought. Kicker Twitter sounds like an awful place. All right, Simon, we're back to you.
Give me
category?
grab bag for 500.
You're bold.
Grab back for 500.
Let's do it.
Okay. Oh, it looked like Victor got that last one correct in the chat. I think the only one. Well done.
Nice job, Victor.
Well done. All right. Grab bag 500. The Christopher Nolan film Oppenheimer was released this past weekend. What's Oppenheimer's full name? First, middle, and last.
I'm going to full screen this just so I just learned this and it is gone from my brain entirely. I'm just going to say a name that sounds right and we're going to. What goes with Oppenheimer?
A little bit of mustard.
Diet Coke.
Walter Davis Oppenheimer.
Walter Davis Oppenheimer. Locking that in.
Yeah, we get it, Joey. You know Oppenheimer's name.
That is incorrect, Simon. It is not Walter Davis Oppenheimer. It is Julius Robert Oppenheimer.
I thought it was Gary Wilson Oppenheimer.
Gary Wilson.
I knew the Robert. I didn't know the Julius. I've never got that.
Yeah, Julius was tricky. I would have accepted J. Robert Oppenheimer if you had said that, but you didn't, Simon. You said Walter Davis for some reason.
I just had to.
I always remember it because Cillian Murphy is a pretty man and Julia Roberts is pretty woman. So Julius Robert Oppenheimer. That's how I remember
Oh
it.
my God.
That makes sense. Thanks, Sean. I'll never forget now.
You are our Michael Scott. You are Michael Scott. All
Don't
right.
take that away from Jay.
Joey, we're back to you. And you get to choose your own category and value here.
All right. I'm going to go easy as ADP for 400.
Easy as ADP for 400.
Yeah.
Which we will get to in a second. Maria said Walter Davis is his brother. His little brother who did nothing of note.
I must have seen a different movie than you guys.
Walter Davis.
was at
Walter,
this-
huh?
It was at this weird little one-screen cinema in someone's backyard, starring Walter Davis Oppenheimer.
Starring W.D. Oppenheimer.
He invented the firecracker. So
He went to WD-40.
And WD-40. Just couldn't stand that squeak.
I got in so much trouble in middle school because my friend and I sprayed the bottom of our skateboard decks with WD-40 and then used them to ride down his lawn because it got real slick. But what we also did is create skateboard width paths of entirely dead grass throughout their entire yard that they could not get to come back to life because WD-40, while a great lubricant for skateboards on grass, is not a great thing for grass growth.
Skateboards on grass.
they should put that on the can.
Great lubricant for skateboard decks on grass.
I'm just imagining it like Dick's, like a whole end cap of just skateboard grass lubes.
Skateboard grass lubes, great fantasy football team name.
Yeah.
If there are any children watching who have a big hill in their yard and time where your parents won't see what you're doing, grab the WD-40
grass.
from the garage, spray the bottom of your skateboard with it, and you are going to fly down that hill. It's like snowboarding in Atlanta.
That's snowboarding. That's what they call snowboarding in Atlanta. All right, Simon, you said easy as ADP for 400.
I didn't. I don't think
I did. That was what I
Joey,
wanted,
you said
Yep.
that. You are all the same.
I got
All
the
right.
giggles today. This is a
Easy
fun
as
show.
Which player is missing from the sorted list of players by ADP? Drake London, blank, Christian Kirk, 29. Is it Mike Williams, Mike Evans, Michael Pittman, or Michael Thomas?
So I don't think it's Michael Thomas because I think he's going quite a bit later than these guys. So it's definitely one of the first three. You put 4 Michaels in there to really try to confuse me even more. I feel like Mike Williams is going before Drake London. So I'm going to guess Mike Evans.
Final answer?
Oh, God. Wait. Yeah, I'm going to go with Mike Evans. I feel like it's wrong, though.
Evans. Show me Mike Evans. That is incorrect. This is a very tough one. It's Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman. Okay. In between Drake London and Christian Kirk. And I wanted to ask y'all how you're feeling about Michael Pittman this year, because he feels like the type of player that gives you heartburn. How you feeling?
So for me, I love Michael Pittman because of the talent, but obviously just can never actually pan out. I like the ADP drop, and wide receiver 28 is really not where you're going to get him anyway, because literally every draft I've been in, he's just been danced around. So he comes out to be pretty good value unless someone's an actual Michael Pittman truther that wants to get up and jump up and draft him early. So he's fine. Wide receiver 3 value with upside. If for some reason Anthony Richardson hits, the ADP is now appropriate. So that's it for me.
You'll notice a theme in my responses when there's a rookie quarterback under center. Rookie quarterbacks generally aren't great for the wide receiver options in that offense. And whenever you've got a guy like Shane Steichen coming over, who ran one of the most prolific rushing offenses in the league last year, and he's got a weapon like Jonathan Taylor and a rookie quarterback who profiles as a rushing quarterback, I'm so nervous for the receiving options here. But at this price, wide receiver 28 at this point, I feel like he's going to return on that value. He'll get the volume enough given the other receiving options there to be a wide receiver 3 with wide receiver 2 upside, but it's limited upside for me.
Yeah. I fall into that camp. I'm just like, I think I'm a little more concerned than you both. I'm a little more concerned that Pittman you just haven't seen enough from him. And then we're going into the season with all these new variables. And wide receiver 28 still feels high to me.
We can't forget about Alex.
Yeah, good old Alex. Good old Alex Pierce's. All right, let's get into our next question here.
I missed that one.
You missed it. That's what happened. All right, Tara, we're back to you. And you get to choose your own category here. Where'd you like to go?
Acronym is St. Brown for 300.
300, you got it.
Get us back on track here, Tara. We all started well, and then it has been downhill since that first round for all of us.
DVD.
It's gonna keep going downhill. I don't know electronics.
Do you want to take a shot?
Digital video device. No, digital video disc.
Digital video disc. Joey, do you know it, Mr. DVD?
I think that's it. Digital video disc.
Digital video disc. Joey. Oh, so close. So close. It's digital versatile.
I'm glad I didn't miss that one because I wouldn't hurt.
Versatile. That was tricky.
The chat was all with you on that one, though. They all thought it was video disc. They all thought video as well.
Dang. All right. Simon, we're back to you.
Give me Acronymia St. Brown for 500.
500 Acronymia St. Brown.
At the very least, I'm playing defense.
CPOE.
I don't even have a context to put this in.
I have to wear a sleeping mask because I have CPOE at night.
I've just full screened it so I can see the organization. CPOE.
It looks so funny, just the acronym. I didn't see it before that.
Kapow! This is.
Grim said Chris Paul over everyone.
Shout out Chris Paul. This is
consumer protection over Eagles. Could that be it, Simon?
This is the that doesn't. This is the comeback player of ever.
A comeback player of ever. Final answer.
Final answer.
That is incorrect.
Damn it.
I had the first three. I couldn't figure out what the third one was.
Completion percentage over expectation.
Yo,
Player
JL,
over
you
ever.
throwing DVD in there on the 300 just ruined my brain because it opened up this category to everything. You know what I mean?
Right.
Suddenly I wasn't thinking football. Suddenly I had to think this could be literally anything.
Could have been anything.
I just kept thinking OPEC because it's the same letters.
Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe a little difficult.
Countries
Yeah,
petroleum
now we know.
oil exporting.
They just changed the order around. Sound unique. All right, Joey, we're back to you.
All right. I am going to go easy as ADP for 200 just to get a little money. See if I could miss it big time.
Which player has a higher PPR redraft ADP? Amon-Ra St. Brown or CeeDee Lamb?
I think it's still CeeDee Lamb.
It's not as straightforward as
Yeah, it's not. I know it was CeeDee Lamb for a while. I don't think Amon-Ra St. Brown has gotten up there yet.
Final answer?
Yeah, CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb is absolutely correct, Joey. So we give you 200.
Yeah. Yikes, that was closer than I thought. I am going to send Tara to.
Where are you sending
I
her?
forget. Legal names.
Legal names? Oops. Where would you like to go? What question value, Tara?
Sure, let's do 500.
500. All right.
I've been
Legal
viewing
names.
my 500s as defense.
Which of these NFL legal team names is not real? Miami Dolphins, LTD, a Florida limited partnership, Keep Pounding, LLC, Houston NFL Holdings, LP, Football Northwest, LLC, or Pro Football, Inc.
I feel like this is definitely a trick question.
I'm with you.
How many tricks is the question?
If Keep
It
Pounding
feels
is
like
the
the vast
fake one,
majority.
JL,
Oh.
and you put that in there, I'm gonna be so mad that you just threw that in there as like the pseudo red herring.
Mm. There's one I should obviously say, right?
Houston NFL Holdings. Yeah, so we're all thinking.
But I'm gonna say pro football because why would the NFL let someone name it pro football?
Pro Football Inc. Final answer?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. I'm sorry,
You
So
Sarah.
I should have gone with the
Stink-ass.
obvious.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep pounding. Keep pounding football, LLC. It was the double reverse trick around. Simon, we're
But
back to
pounding
you.
footballs is real.
That is.
That one's real.
I'm gonna take grab bag for 400.
Grab back 400. The very real scientific name Turdus maximus refers to which type of animal? Armadillo, bird, chinchilla, hippo, or snake?
Maximus means it's big. I don't know what
Why
Turdus
is the
means.
font so small?
Turdus maximus. So this is a big thing. I'm gonna go with let me see if I can think of words that have the similar root word to turd. Can I channel my Latin? No, the only thing I can remember is gladius means sword. That doesn't help me here. Hippo, final
Stab
answer.
me with your gladius.
Arm is related to poop. Like, oh my god, it's as big as my arm. You know, right? No. Okay.
Simon, which one did you go with?
Hippo.
Hippo, final answer?
Because they're big.
All right, hippo is incorrect.
Damn it. Birds do poop a lot. That was the other route I was thinking. I had a pet duck once, and we had to change that box like 3 times a day. You have no idea how much a duck poops till you put it in
Wear
a
diapers?
box. My duck didn't wear diapers,
Hmm.
but I guess you could put a diaper on a duck, but you're changing it every 10 minutes.
Oh god.
It seems wasteful.
I'm sorry,
right.
Tara, that we're talking so much about poop today. Like,
Blame
Um,
Jen.
it's a
I'm a
lot like
mom.
us, but we should have
It's
cleaned
like-
up our act.
Used to, yeah.
It's very normal for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Joe, back to you. What question, category, and value would you like?
I would like my story, my journey for 400, please.
My story, my journey for 400. Who is this, Joey?
Oh God. Justin Watson.
Final answer?
Yes.
Justin Watson is incorrect, Joey. I'm sorry.
I
This
went
is
too
Ronald
deep.
Jones.
Oh,
Ronald
Rojo.
Jones.
This was a 400, not a 500.
Yeah, Justin Watson. Oh man, if I made you pull Justin Watson from just a stat box, that would have been cruel. All right, Tara, we're back to you. This might be the lowest scored game of Fantasy Fortune we've
These
had.
were
I think I made the game
questions.
too hard. Yeah. All right, Tara, back to you.
So your
My
Justin
story,
Watson
my
questions
journey
up here.
for 500.
500. My story, my journey. All right, Tara, which player is this? I don't even remember.
Chase Edmonds.
Chase Edmonds, final answer?
Nice.
Yes.
That is absolutely
I couldn't
correct.
get there. Nice job.
Well done. That's going to give you 500 and get you tied in first. And we got a game. We got a game. All right, Tara, you get to choose Simon's next category.
Oh, legal names.
Legal names.
200.
200. All right, before we get to that, the chat was all on top of that one. Grim Edmonds, Dustin Edmonds. Man, I thought that was tough. I couldn't believe you pulled Edmonds out of that, Tara.
I couldn't get there.
I couldn't even remember, and I put the puzzle together.
The Denver could have thrown it off. Could have thrown it off.
Could have thrown it
It
off.
was a short stint.
It really was. Do you think he's fantasy relevant at all this year?
He got surpassed by Keyshawn Vaughn. I think that tells us everything we need to know.
Yeah, poor Chase.
Poor Chase Edmonds.
Yeah.
The news that he got passed by Keyshawn Vaughn, though, just makes me even more excited for Rachaad White. Because it's just another person that wasn't in that offense last year that I was concerned could take work from him. That now, if Keyshawn Vaughn's beating him out, I'm not so worried Chase Edmonds is going to steal that work. And I was not worried about Keyshawn Vaughn taking it already.
Feel that optimism right there, Simon? Just feel that right there?
Yeah.
Wait till you just crush with disappointment. That's what being a Buccaneers fan is really all about.
I've grown up a Browns fan.
I know, you get it.
I'm well accustomed to disappointment brought on by preseason expectations.
All right, Joey. No.
Simon.
And you legal names, and you said 200.
Indeed.
I'm so smart. Legal names 200. What is the legal name of the New York Giants? Is it the New York Giants Football Club, LLC, or New York Football Giants, Inc.?
It's got to be the New York Football Giants, Inc.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is incorrect.
What?
New York Giants Football Club, LLC.
That was dirty to do for a 200. You son of a gun.
This is Jay's category, not mine.
Oh, that explains it.
Yeah.
Everyone says the New York Football Giants.
That's what I'm saying.
I know.
I'm not arguing that it's right. I'm just arguing that that's dirty for a $200 question, Jay.
It's a 50-50.
You stinky man.
All right, Joe.
I want to do my story, my journey for 200.
All right, Joey. Who is this?
I am so bad at this.
Yeah, I am too. Oh, and he only played a few games during those seasons. Give me 1 second. But he had he had a lot of fantasy points. Just a little bit. That's Gardner Minshew.
Final answer?
Yeah, it's Gardner Minshew. Yeah.
Gardner Minshew is absolutely correct, Joey. Well done. That's going to put you in the lead.
The small amount of games actually helped with that one.
Yeah, that extra information, you kind of work your way backwards from there. Before we move on to the next question, I wanted to ask how you all are feeling about Gardner Minshew in this situation as quarterback here in Indianapolis. We've had information come from the news or from the media that Gardner Minshew might be the starter going into the season. Do you think he might be a fantasy value in super flex leagues where you have to start quarterbacks?
I'm less concerned about the quarterbacks here for the sake of drafting quarterbacks and more for their receiving weapons. And as a fantasy player, I hope Gardner Minshew starts more games than Anthony Richardson. As an NFL fan and someone who wants to see Anthony Richardson on the field, though, I hope Gardner Minshew starts one game and then they get Richardson out there. In Superflex, I'd expect 4 games out of Gardner Minshew. And if you're getting him late, there's value in any starting quarterback. But it's tough to draft guys where the plan is for them to stop being the starter at some point during the season. It makes it really hard to invest in them.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's a deep super flex dart throw there and hoping that you can get a little bit of value on it. I am rostering him in a dynasty league in super flex. Crossing my fingers there.
Yeah.
Dynasty.
I think that's a good stash in dynasty. I got him in Scott Fishbowl. He's my 3rd quarterback. My hope is that I had to wait on quarterback and hoping that there's some value here with Gardner Minshew. Maybe he plays more than 4 games. We'll see.
My 3rd quarterback is fill in the blank in Scott Fishbowl. I waited too long.
Fill in the blank.
I thought that was going to be a Phillip Rivers joke.
All our starting quarterbacks were gone by round 9. It was wild. So I did not end up with a starting 3rd quarterback.
Who needs him? 3rd quarterbacks are overrated anyways.
Scott Fishbowl, I'm not that worried about having a 3rd one.
Yeah.
All right. Joe, we got that correct. So you get to choose Tara's next category. Where are you sending her?
I'm going to send her to grab bag. I don't think she's got to play there yet today.
All right.
Not.
Also, before Tara does that, I see Grim Fan accusing Joey of cheating in the chat. Do you really think Joey's score would be 700 if he was cheating, Grim Fan?
And like
the worst cheater.
Grim, you're here every day. It makes me wonder if you're actually watching because, like, I poop the bed a lot on this show. So if I started cheating now, I don't know.
It's like I told my professor when he called me in for cheating on an exam I got a 32 on. I said, I am stupid enough to fail and I am stupid enough to cheat, but I am not stupid enough to do both. Like, if I cheat, I will have passed this test.
Yeah.
And the fact that I got a 32 is evidence enough that I didn't cheat on here.
Or my cheating failed. Or my cheating attempt failed.
Who was it last night during pub trivia that admitted, like, I cheated on that one, still got it wrong? I forget who it was. It was funny.
All right.
I'll do 200.
200, and it was grab bag, correct?
Yes.
Okay. 200 grab bag. Tara, approximately how many McDonald's locations are there around the world? 38,000, 380,000, 3.8 million.
$38,000.
38,000. Final answer?
Around the world. Jesus. Yeah, I'll still go with that.
Around the world.
That is absolutely correct. Well done, Tara. It's going to put you in the lead here. Where are you sending Simon?
Legal names. Let's knock that out.
No!
Legal names 100. All right, Simon. What is the legal names of the Dallas Cowboys? Dallas Cowboys Football Club, LTD, or can't make it past the first round, LTD?
This would be the Dallas Cowboys Football Club, LTD.
That is correct. Well done.
I was fully expecting it to be the other one just based on how this round has gone.
Yeah, it's totally fair. It's really fair. All right, where do you want to send
It would have
Joey?
been funny if you missed it on purpose.
I'm going to send Joey to grab bag.
All right, you want to send Joey to grab bag.
Yeah. 100.
What is Captain America's real name? Aaron Rodgers, Steve Rogers, or Mr. Rogers?
Two of these
Steve
are right.
Rogers.
Steve Rogers is absolutely
I think
correct.
Mr. Rogers is actually Captain America, but I want to get it right. So,
All right, Joey. Our last round here. Where are you sending Tara?
Tara, I'm sorry, I have to do a little gamesmanship here. So I'm going to send you to My Story, My Journey.
It's fine.
All right, Tara. My Story, My Journey. Who is this?
It's Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor is absolutely correct. Well done.
Now, Tara, before you choose where you're going to send me, I want to point out 2 things. I have fewer points than Joey, and he is the one who just decided to play that gamesmanship and not send you to the one where you could get 400 points. One of us is going to have that chance, either me or Joey. So I don't know. This is my sales pitch.
That was a good sales pitch.
It is good. I'm not even going to say anything.
To acronym is St. Brown, you go.
400.
Oh, it worked. All right. Acronymia St. Brown,
I should have
400.
just gone for 200 and then sent Joey to the other one. Damn it.
Simon, what acronym? What does this represent?
Is this Tiger Town Tavern?
Is that your final answer?
I don't know. There's 3 Clemson people on the screen, and I don't know what else TTT would stand for. Yes, Tiger Town Tavern is my final answer.
All right. Tiger Town Tavern. Bonk.
Damn it.
Correct. That's
Whoa.
triple T's. It's entirely different. This is just 3 T's put together. This is the acronym. Is this time to throw?
I feel fooled. I feel like a fool. And I'm sending Joey to easy as ADP.
Easy as ADP. Man,
Wait,
you did the whole
He
pitch.
didn't get it right. He doesn't get to pick my category.
Oh, yeah. Doing it anyway.
I will go to easy as ADP because I don't like that acronym category.
All right. Easy as
Okay.
ADP, 100.
Okay.
Which player has a higher PPR redraft ADP? Damian Pierce or Ramondre Stevenson?
Listen, what are the scores? I'm going to miss this on purpose. It's Damian Pierce. It should be.
Damian
And I know I
Pierce
got it wrong. I'm sticking with it. I'm planting my flag. Damian Pierce.
is incorrect. No points
I know it
for
is.
you. Oh, wow. All right. Now our last acronym is St. Brown is RPO.
Would have got it.
Run, poop. Ah!
Starts
Yes.
with an O.
Oh!
Oh. All right, we're going into our round of Final Jeopardy here. This one's going to work a little differently than previous rounds. I'm going to give you a category, and the contestants are going to wager how much they would like to bet on that category. You can lose points in this round. It's the only time that you may lose points. So any amount that you wager, you will either lose or gain, whether you get it right or wrong, respectively.
JL, did you steal my pen?
I did, and you're not getting it back.
I couldn't find it.
Figure it out.
I will.
All right. All right. Your category is old franchises. Old franchises. Tara's got 900 wagers. Simon, you got 700. Joey got 800.
May I ask a clarification question?
You may.
Old as in former or old as in been around a long time?
Neither. I don't know. You'll get it once you see the question.
Oh, that's thanks.
I'm writing my wager.
Yeah, I got my wager.
Old is in historic.
Gotcha.
I'm just
Or
glad I have
past.
this picture on my phone, to be honest with you.
All right. Everybody have their wagers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Terry, you have yours?
Yeah, but I was thinking of changing my mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and reveal. Simon, 0.
No!
Tara,
no!
0.
No! No!
Joey.
No!
Simon, 0. Joey is 860.
No, 800.
800?
I wrote mine on a picture of George Michael holding a rope from the Careless Whisper video.
All right. So we got a wager of 0 from both Tara and
Oh,
Simon.
man,
and
about
a
a
wager,
Oh,
and
come
an
on.
all-nothing wager from Joey. Well, here's the question. What's the name of the franchise that used to be in Canton, Ohio? Is it the Bulldogs or the Bullfrogs or is it the Raptors? What is the name of the franchise that used to be Canton, Ohio?
Glad they laughed.
Basically, if Joey gets this right, he wins. Gets it wrong, he's got 0. That's how all or nothing works.
It's funny because there are lyrics in the song Careless Whisper that are should have known better than to cheat a friend, which I would never do. So I just thought that was because I had the picture on my phone too. So I thought that was interesting.
All right, contestants, you got your answers?
Mm-hmm.
Your guesses?
Mm-hmm.
Tara and Simon?
Yeah, I got mine.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and reveal. Bulldogs from Simon. Bulldogs from Tara. And I can't tell, Joey, because there's a man in the middle of your right.
That's Bulldogs. That's not just a man. That's George Michael.
So all Bulldogs.
How dare you? Yeah.
So we got a full suite from the panel, all Bulldogs. And we got some guesses in the chat. We got Bullfrogs from Grim. We got Bulldogs from Ladarius, Bulldogs from Dustin, and Full Bogs from Mr. Scampers. He's a cat. He can't spell.
I do love cranberries.
All right. What's the name of the franchise that used to be in Canton, Ohio? It is the Bullfrogs.
What?
The Bullfrogs. The Canton Bullfrogs used to be a franchise that existed in Canton, Ohio, which means Tara's going to win this game of Fantasy Football Jeopardy at the
Good
last
job, Tara.
moment. Let's go. So 900 to 700 to 0. Well done, Tara.
Thank you. Joey seems so confident. I had already accepted defeat right there.
I'm not.
Hey, Joey.
What?
Instead
What?
of just saying one
Say
word and then
something.
pausing, speak.
No,
up.
there
Speak your
was a
mind.
Canton Bulldogs. That's why I got confused.
Oh my gosh. I did it wrong. Oh my gosh, I made a mistake. You are absolutely correct. I'm sorry, Tara.
No.
Bulldogs was correct, which means you are still going to win.
No, she bet 0. Joey bet 800.
Oh, you're right. Joey's going to win. I'm stupid. Joey, you're going to win.
JL just pulled a full Steve Harvey here at the end of the show, giving the victory to somebody else and then ripping it away. Tara, I apologize for JL's transgression there, but we had an unbelievable game. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and play with us.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me.
Next time,
One day I'll win.
I promise no acronyms.
Or legal names.
Again, and
No
then
legal
I can't
names.
promise anything. Guys, that is going to be it for us today. We'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time for some more fantasy football game show fun. Until then, though, we are out of here. Everybody, one more reminder before we leave. If you're not already following our guest, Tara, please go fix that immediately. You will thank us later, and then you'll thank her afterwards after you follow her for a couple of days. She's on Twitter at It's Tera Time. That is ITSTERATIME. So make sure you go and give her a follow. Everybody else, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night, and we'll see you guys on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Until then, adios. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see y'all on another time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Jill, I thought we got over that issue where you mixed up F's and
Bulldogs,
D's.
Bullfrogs, Bulldogs, Bullfrogs. Football.